if any of my local viewers are watching, if you go to Beamish on a Thursday or a Friday night, I start at 5 o'clock. My friend Mark Stafford is driving around in his S1 Sentinel with a Santa sleigh on the back and a Santa Claus. It's really good. Over there on Friday, very impressive, a nice setup. They've put a lot of time in, effort into making this thing look good for the kids. So if you've got kids, you're near Beamish, definitely worth having a look. If you see me, come and say hello. Anyway. When I was at the NEC 2 or 3 weeks ago, on my friend Rob's stand, he had a weld table, like a jig table for welding on, and on top of the table was a small alloy plate for doing small parts. So I've got this piece of aluminium jig plate I've had for some time, and I've decided I'm going to make myself a little welding table. The first thing I'm going to do is machine the corner square. I've already done one. I'll show you how I did that. And there's a series of holes to drill it. It's quite a big fearsome thing to do on my small milling machine, but it is possible if you persevere. So I've simply used a square on there to make sure that that part there is square to the table. I've also run a clock on it and it is dead square. By square I mean that's 90 degrees to that. I've already machined that face and that face. So now I'm going to machine that face there. You can see it hangs over the back of the table, and you've just got enough to do the job. No more, no less. This is right on the limit of the machine's travel. See, I've got the plate hanging on the side of the table. I'm starting up. Taking it, it just touches. We don't need to take much of it because the plate is not far away. And lock up the Y-axis and put a power feed onto it. So I've got to go into the direction of rotation, so I do an ordinary conventional milling. It's taking 30 thou off, which is probably enough to square it up. I'm going to work from this A as a reference for as many of the holes as I can drill. The first one is going to be 25mm in from there and 25mm down from there. It's going to be a 16mm hole. Then I'm going to go along 50, 50, 50, 50. Same this way, 50, 50, 50. And then the next holes in, it'll be at 100 all the way around till we've got a plate full of 16mm holes. The DRO is going to make it fairly easy for us to drill these. I've set a 0 on the first one and we'll just go along 25mm for each one, 50mm for each one. I've got a friend with a CNC machine that would eat this job. Right, so it's along 25mm. That's 50 and a 50. This is only the second hole, I'm getting the bastard rug. Like 50 mil. 50. Not that I don't believe myself, but I'm going to measure it. Cut twice and measure once, I was always told to do. And that is 50 mil. That's going to be 100. So I've got one full row hole spotted. This one here is more than 25. It's just the size the plate is. It doesn't make any difference at all. Got a 10 mil drill in here. It's a real good quality aluminium. It's what we call jig plate. It's what we use for making jigs with. 10 mil is no problem. So I can pick up each centre quite easily to within exactly as I want to do, really. Keeping this hard up against the fence so it keeps it nice and square. Tweak this, adjust this until it's nicely in the hole, which is there. Now I need to change the drill and start again, do this little corner. Right, that's the last hole drilled. The centre part here is getting left plain with no holes in. Quite a bit of deburring to do on all the holes now. So basically, that's your jig plate. This is the face you work off. There'll be clamps going all these various holes. Put pegs in, so it means you can put pegs in and hold things dead square. I'm not sure I should have carried on and done all the holes on 50 centimetres, but I'm sure there's plenty area there to clamp things onto. The other two faces, that one there and that one there, are the best two. That's what I started off with. I'm quite pleased with that. So a light deburr on all of them. And I put 4 extra holes in and put 4 upstands on so it's held up off the bench. I've got some engine casements to weld up, which are going to be nice and flat, so I'm looking forward to using this. So light deburr's all I need. That's a cheap and cherry Banggood deburring tool. The first time I've used it. It's certainly all in aluminium. All the holes are now drilled and deburred. I bought 3 pair of these. They were less than £20 for the 3 pair. That's 16 mil, and that fits in there very nicely indeed. So what I'm going to do is cut the bottom of these off and then weld the short end of that pin in, and you'll simply drop in there and you've got your clamps. I'll cut that off, cut a piece of this to length, and I'll probably mill a slot in so it's a nice fit over there, and then I can put a little bit of weld down each side. quite happy with this. It's nice and good fit in there for 16mm. You see, you can put one there, one there, one there, and you're going to have a nice 90 degree to set things into. You can clamp things basically anywhere you want. I'm going to put 4 feet on it, so it'll be up off the bench. I've got those to make yet. But I'm really pleased with the way it's looking. It's dead flat, guaranteed dead flat. I've milled it perfectly square, and all the holes are on the same centres, all nice and square, so it should work out quite nicely. I'm going to make some big screwy down clamps as well for larger pieces. I do a lot of gearbox casters and engine casings off motorbikes, and it'd be nice to clamp them onto here, keep them nice and flat while I weld them, instead of putting bits of metal on and messing on with G clamps. This should work out very nicely indeed. It's 20mm thick, and I'm going to have a 10mm stand up and make it 30. Mil. And I get some lubricant on there, I think. Must invest in some new brushes. For a little cheap and cherry high-speed steel blade, that does alright. Nothing much the matter with that. This slot could be put in with a file or an angle grinder. But because I've got a milling machine, I might as well use it. This little 5mm cutter. I presume you've really got one ambition in life, and that's not to exist. Nice and gentle with it. This is actually stainless steel rock cutting. Just because I had some stainless steel 16mm, which are really good fit in this. The holes in the plate was made. That's a good idea of doing them 16. That just drops into a hole, any hole. Simple as that. Obviously adjustable for different heights, different thicknesses. You want to weld that into there and you want to hold it. Dead simple. I've got 3 more. Or rather, I've got 2 more of these to modify, some pins to make, some feet to go on it, but basically I'm really happy with it. It works just fine. Simple ideas always work. I've seen these with threads in it, all kinds. You can still put a piece of threaded bar through, put a nut on, you can do anything you want with it, but that's just so quick and simple. That's the 3 pairs of grips modified, they all work fine. It's a simple matter to use. If you had an angle plate like that, you could clamp an angle plate down. If you want to have something at a true 90 degrees, The possibilities are endless. I'm going to buy some clamps similar to this. This is a good one. I don't want to cut this one up. Probably 12-inch ones, and just put the same fastening on the bottom, the little 16mm stud, and that'll simply go into there, and you can clamp bigger stuff. I'll make 2 or 3 of them as well. Quite a bit of time involved drilling the holes, but well worth it. Total cost 20 quid plus a bit of electric. I did a good swap on the piece of plate. Very happy. Some pins to go in here as well, so you can butt things up against it. No more juggling and balancing things trying to weld them. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm getting perilously near to 100,000 subscribers. Anyway, thanks for watching.